fashion has got two elements to it. One, I let my subjects choose what they wear, so it's up to them what they wear. It's about also what they wear, but it's also about those folds and defining the fabric. The way I paint, it's a conscious choice of making the fabric really defined and make the fabric really fluid. I paint fairly flat, but I don't want the fabric to be flat. I don't want the fabric to be just kind of stiff lines. I want it very rolly, very flowing, kind of ocean-like. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make the fabric pop and make the folds pop to give some definition to the paintings. The color patterns and they sort of come a bit out of the fashion choice. The steps are the model shows up wearing what they wear, and from there I kind of pick out the best way to transition into the background. What I'm trying to do with the backgrounds, for the most part, some paintings are a little different, but for most times, I don't want the subject in a place. I don't want them in a room. I don't want them anywhere static. I very much want the paintings to be about them as opposed to where they're sitting. But I didn't want just a plain background. I wanted something organic. I wanted something flowing. So that's why I chose the floral patterns. And as well, there's a little bit of a trick to them as well, because the floral patterns are very soft, and you tend to like the sitter with a soft background. You tend to be more attracted to the person with a floral, organic kind of background as opposed to stiff, straight, square lines. There are specific flowers. A lot of times, sometimes they'll have a connection to the sitter. Sometimes they won't, depending on the conversation I had with the sitter. Sometimes they'll be specific to the subject. Sometimes they have significance. Sometimes they're just a pattern that I want to include. And it's getting difficult to find different flowers. I've been trying to mix it up, so it's getting more and more difficult.